Crypto Dreams.
What's up, crypto heads? John Fro here from Crypto Dreams. This is the place to be to learn about NFTs, GameFi, AI, and Web3. Welcome back. Very happy to have you here. Today, we are looking at my top 3 picks for the Wax blockchain. Each of these projects needs to meet a certain criteria. I call this criteria my 3 C's: creation, communication, and community. By creation, I mean constant and continual development. A project needs to be pushing their game forward and developing at all times. Communication. The project needs to be talking to their community members and letting them know what is happening. No breaks. The community always needs to know what is going on. And lastly is the community. Without a community, who will buy your token? Who will hold your NFTs? And who will play your game? You have to have a community. If any project is lacking one of the 3 criteria, it's a no-go. This is the first episode in a new series on top 3 projects. I will be releasing new episodes in the future on different blockchains. So if you are feeling the content on this channel and want to keep up to date, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. All right, let's dive right in. All right, so we are starting off with the one and only Alien Worlds. I could not do a top 3 Wax blockchain project episode without including Alien Worlds. Alien Worlds has been around for 3 years. It is not a new project. They have been around a long time. They are one of the biggest projects in the play-to-earn space. They are continually developing and helping to grow the Wax ecosystem through partnerships and continual development. So here is the Alien Worlds website. We'll look at a few things. So you can play right now. I play Alien Worlds every day and mine their native token, TLM. They have a lot going on all of the time. We are going to look at some of the things they have going on. One of the things is their community and how big it is and how active they are. They have their Battle Dome that is live. You can battle and earn on that. Mission Control, JR Lands. As I mentioned, they have partnerships with other projects. I participated in this Zombie Outbreak Survival collab event. I won a bunch of TLM in this one, a huge pile of it. So super stoked on that. They're also doing one right now that is live with NFT Panda, where you can earn TLM. So here's an Alien Worlds partnership, and I am currently participating in this event. I'm on track to earn some big rewards as well with NFT Panda. So they're doing a lot of this stuff. They're helping to grow the ecosystem, and they're partnering with other Wax projects. So they do a lot for the space. Again, I can't do a Wax episode about top projects without including Alien Worlds. Alien Worlds is a game where you mine. Here is my Alien World account. I mine every day. So you're just gonna click mine, submit, boom. I'm gonna earn myself some Trillium and stack it up right here. This is my Trillium. They also have an NFT point system, but I just mined 0.1220 Trillium. And then you're gonna have a cooldown period. These are my tools here that I can change if I so choose. But I do this every day and I'm constantly earning Trillium. If we look at Trillium on Alcor, we can see that their token launched in October of 2020. It skyrocketed in April of 2021. So almost the peak of the market in 2021. But if we look, we can see that it's been holding steady for about a year. May 22nd till right now we are in June 23rd. So it's been holding steady for over a year. This is really good. You want to see some stability, and they do have stability. They also have stability in their NFTs. Alien Worlds is almost always in the top 5 on Atomic Hub. So if we look on Atomic Hub here, we can see that Alien Worlds is currently at number 2. Their NFTs hold their value really well. So if we look at a rare tool, these are sitting at $19, almost $20 at the time of recording. These have held their value since I first purchased NFTs. I've changed my tools around many times, but basically they're going for almost the same price for when I bought my tools back in 2021. I've been playing Alien Worlds for 2 years. And again, I still continue to play, and their NFTs hold their value. Land, for example, $460 to get a piece of land. Not cheap. So this is very good, something you want to see in a project. So NFT items, Trillium, and virtual land. So that's how the game works. Just giving you guys a basic overview of it all. They have their galactic hubs, have lots of resources that you can check out. They've been featured on big time media sources, CNN, NBC, Bloomberg, Real Vision. So very well known in the space. One of the biggest P2E projects out there. They're also cross-chain on Binance, where you can run missions. They're on CoinMarketCap, partnered with Sandbox. So a lot of big things for Alien Worlds. It's definitely a good starting point for anybody interested in jumping into the play-to-earn realm on the Wax blockchain. You really can't go wrong with Alien Worlds. So this is my first top pick for the Wax blockchain. All right, next we are looking at Taco. Taco is a vast ecosystem in and of itself. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot going on. Taco is doing a lot to push the Wax ecosystem forward. I cannot overstate how much they do. We are going to take a brief overlook at all of that here. So our products, I'm going to touch on all of this briefly in this episode. There's a lot happening with Taco. They have their own DEX. This is their DEX right here. It has a familiar feel, just like any DEX you've used before. Uniswap, SushiSwap. It looks great, and it's very easy to use. You can swap right here. They have liquidity pools that you can participate in and earn on meal. They also have Salsa, which is direct staking. You can also earn there. You can also participate in liquidity pools and earn NFTs. So there is a lot happening with Taco. This is their DEX on the Wax blockchain. Super clean and super easy to use. If we jump back over here, we can look at Brigade here. Brigade is a great starting point for Taco if you want to start getting involved in the ecosystem. You can get involved for just a few dollars or spend hundreds to begin. Up to you. It is on mobile, so you can do it anywhere, and it works clean and seamlessly. All the mobile apps for Taco work perfectly. I've never had any issue. They work better than almost any app that I've used in all of the Web3 space. Very clean and easy to use. Cryptia is a game that they have as live. It is a skill-based PvE card game. This is live. You can play this now. Then they also have their utility app. Again, this is mobile, super clean, super easy to use. Taco has some huge numbers, 250K NFTs minted, 1 million transactions per month, 3 million plus in NFT sales, 247K all-time users, and an average app usage of 2 hours and 58 minutes. Huge numbers. I have been part of Taco since almost the beginning, and I can attest to this. Their NFT drops sell out almost every time, and they sell out fast, even all through the bear market. The community is fantastic. They are almost always fluctuating within the top 10 of NFT projects on the Wax blockchain. If we look at Wax market cap, we can see that they are currently number 9 for NFT sales in the last 7 days. Their NFTs hold their value very, very well. If we look on Atomic Hub, you can see that a mythic extractor, those are pushing $1,000. Only 3 of them until cost is up to $1,000. Say you want to just get a rare, these are still running up to almost $50 at the time of recording this. Their NFTs have held their value all the way through the market. I'm always trying to scoop up a deal, and I can rarely find them. These NFTs get bought real quick if they go cheap on the market. Taco, their primary token, also has been performing well since January of 2022. It's basically stayed stable all the way until now. That's basically a year and a half. So very, very good to see. They have great numbers, great utility for all of their NFTs. They have 3 tokens within their ecosystem. Taco is their primary token. Then they have Xing. This is a very important token in the Taco universe. Then they also have their 3rd token, Oni. This is used in Encryptia and will be used in other games in the future. It is also used for automators where I earn Xing daily. Here is the Taco team, big team. Love seeing a big team. Taco is always developing, always pushing forward all the way through 2022. And still to this day, I have not seen them stop once. This right here is the Taco Hub, where you can look at your extractors, your venues, your collectors. Brigade is here. You can also jump onto Encryptia. Everything is here, all in one place. They have a complex staking system where you can earn passively. This is an episode in and of itself to explain all of this, but the hub is where you are going to be able to see everything all in one place. All right, last on our list for the day is Million on Mars. Million on Mars is probably my favorite Wax game. It is so complex. There is so much you could do. There's so many different pathways you can take. I think it's a really underrated game. There's a lot happening with Million on Mars. This is their website. There's tons of resources on this website. You can look at wiki, roadmap. We got their white paper, community. So you can find everything about their community up here, the universe. Martisans, for example, they are on Solana. Million on Mars, since starting on Wax, has branched out to both Solana and, of recent, Polygon. So they are cross-chain on 3 different chains. Very, very cool. What you want to see. Constant developing with Million on Mars. Doesn't stop. It's almost daily. Company, you can look at the team here. They have a big team. Some of their team members have massive experience coming in from traditional gaming and moving into Web3. So huge perk in my book, though there are so many about Million on Mars. So much happening with this game. But let's go ahead and start taking a look. Slice of heaven. So this is a grid of a map on Mars. So this is what it looks like when you buy a plot, you buy land, and you start building up your colony. So grow your settlement, land plots. Their NFTs have not held their value quite as well as the other 2 projects. One of the reasons for this, I believe, is that on the game itself, they have a massive marketplace, huge marketplace. You can find any NFT you want. So say land, for example, I can buy land right here for Dusk. which is their in-game token. Any NFT you want, you can get here in their marketplace. Say I need some tools, here they are. Here's where I'm gonna buy them. I'm not gonna go to Atomic Hub or Nifty Blocks. I'm buying it in the game itself. It's all a self-sustaining ecosystem that is vibrant and continual. Prices are constantly fluctuating and changing. It is a very, very active ecosystem. Crafting at its finest. Million on Mars has the most complex crafting I have seen on any project anywhere. Some of them are very simple, they're not complex. Some of the crafting gets really intricate. I haven't even attempted some of the complex ones. I primarily stick to the simpler ones. Eventually, I may evolve and start doing more complex ones. I've been playing for a year and I still don't know everything about the game. Trade like a pro. You can trade their token, which is Dusk. If we look at their token on Alcor, we can see that their token was launched in December of 2021. And since about January 1st, it is basically traded sideways all the way till now. So about a year and a half, it stayed stable, except for this big breakout here. You can see a lot of crazy volume. There's a lot happening with the game. That's about when I got in, somewhere within this range. But their token has stayed relatively stable. This is what you want to see. You don't want to see a continual downward spiral into zero. This shows that there are people playing, there are people holding, and they have good tokenomics. Mission achievements. This is a cool part of the game as well. One of the really cool parts of the game is professions and skills. Depending on which pathway you could take, you could build up your profession and skill and do things that other players cannot do. They take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of dusk. So you can't just like build up your profession and skill without investing both time and resources. Join the mission, mining, and regolith. So buildings are a very important part of the Million on Mars ecosystem. If we jump into the game here and we look at some of my plots. So these are my plots here. I have quite a few and I have lots and lots of buildings. If we look at this plot, for example, I have some water filters, a greenhouse, some solar panels, a chem lab. All of these buildings interact with each other and produce other resources. So buildings are a fundamental part of Million on Mars. You have to have land and then you have to have buildings. You can join communities on Mars and connect with other players, be part of a big colony. So very, very deep ecosystem. There's a ton you can do. True ownership of your assets. Just like any NFT project, you're gonna have ownership, your settlement, your rules. You do it how you wanna do it. This is Million on Mars. Really, really fantastic game. Probably my favorite on the Wax blockchain.